Hello everyone, it's Joey again and welcome back to my channel for another speed build where it is called the Haunted Manor. So, or did I pronounce that correctly? I don't know. Anyway, this house will be used for my other Let's Play, which will be out anytime soon, but I think I will be doing first a record of Left 4 Dead and Walking Dead. So yeah, anyway, this video is mainly focused on the exterior of the house and the interior. There's no furnishing yet because I tried to put all the videos, all the recorded video in one go, but it exceeds a very long time and I don't want to consume at least 40 minutes. So I'm sorry if it is two parts. This one is focused, as I have said, on designing the house, the exterior and the wallpapers inside. Then on the second part, which I will upload maybe right after this one, is focused on the furnishings inside. So yeah, this house is haunted, as I have said, because the plot or the setup that I'm thinking of my Let's Play will be based on a girl and a ghost who will like fall in love with each other. I think that would be great, but I think there will be also hauntings of ghosts because the original family owner of this house died in here because there's a massacre that happened, because the story goes that there's a particular guy who wanted to own this house, but he can't have, because I don't know, but that's what I thought. So yeah, so since he can't have the house, he should have just killed the family so that no one could own it. So yeah, he murdered the family members. So yeah, so they were buried in this house also, and I'm thinking that the side of this lot should be a cemetery, really, so that it will be really spooky. Maybe I'll search for a cemetery in the gallery and then put it on that side. And I imagine this house will be on a forest land. That's why I will be making a landscape. I'll be landscaping putting a lot of trees in there so that it looks like it is in the forest. But unfortunately, you can still see the city and the lake. The lake, right? It's I'm quite confused whether it's lake or river. Anyway, yeah. So that's the location of the Let's Play. And then a new family will be moving in this house. It is already a very old house. They moved in here because they are tired of the city. They want to have a quiet lives, of course. Who doesn't want a quiet lives, right? So they transferred in here. And they didn't know about the history of the town or the village. Oh yeah, and this one also, I thought it should be placed on the Windenburg, because I thought of a title of the Let's Play already, which is based on the haunting of Connecticut. So I will be naming this as Haunting in Windenburg. I don't know if it sounds cool, but I think it sounds cool. So I will be placing, because this lot is 50 by 40, so maybe I'll be placing it. I don't know if there's 50 by 40 in there, so if in case there is no 50 by 40, I'll place it in the biggest lot, which is the 64 by 64. And then I will add, or maybe I could adjust the house. I'm thinking that I should include the cemetery in the lot, or I don't know. What you guys think? Should I include the cemetery in the lot or on a separate lot? But as I've said, the family was buried in this house. I don't know if I said that, but the family was buried in also at the very deep of the depth of the house. There's a part of the house where I didn't record, and that I didn't record, yeah, because I wanted to be surprised. But on the gameplay, once I started the LP, I think you will see that. So maybe I should have not placed it there, but it's already shared on the gallery. It's already up there. So if you want to download, you could. You will see what I'm talking about. And in here, I skipped a part where I struggled with the wallpapers. For real, I struggled, and then I ended up with a blue sidings and a stone wall. No, I think I will change that in a brick wall. And it looks like the house doesn't really show up very well in this part, because the exterior, or for example the windows and the, I don't know what it's called, but you will see later on as the building progresses. So yeah, so where was I? I was talking about what was I talking about? I forgot. So it's about the gameplay, I mean the let's play. So the family transferred in this house. They didn't know what is the history of the house, because I think the agent who is selling this house doesn't want to, of course, tell about bad stories of the house so that it could sell, right? So, and they were successful because the family managed to buy this house, and I think it is pretty good. I forgot that I should have maybe put plants, the plants that could go on the walls of the house, so that it could look like it's really old. I think that would add a look to the house. Yeah, maybe I'll edit that along the let's play, or maybe I could edit that off cam. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, they transferred here, and they like the house. And oh yeah, I just thought that I should add a roof on that area so that it looks good. Yeah, maybe when I come across and edit this lot, I will do that. So they like the house. In the first few weeks, the lot seems pretty peaceful, but the hauntings will occur, of course. And of course, I will play this first off cam, because I wanted to play the family that was murdered in this house, and so that I could make them into ghosts and put their tombstones or their urns down below. Oh, I just spoiled it. Okay, you guys, you had it. That's what I did not add. I placed someplace. I placed a room somewhere in the slot where you could put the bird. I mean the bird. What bird? The tombstones, or where your Sims cannot access that place. Really, I made that room inaccessible for the Sim. If you download this, you will see what I did. Yeah, so I like this lot because it looks like really mysterious if you know what's going on, but unfortunately the Sims who will be living here will not know what's going on. So yeah, and then I keep on skipping the part where I am talking about. So the family transferred and hauntings begin. I'm thinking also that the murderer is still alive. You think that's a good idea? so he wanted to still take over the house. I don't know, maybe the house has something, some value for him. That's why he wanted the house for himself only. I don't know, but I think that's a good idea. I don't know. What do you guys think? So yeah, maybe there'll be killings also, in which the ghost victims, well, not really the ghost victims, but the teenage ghost boy will help the family, will alert the family actually of what will happen in this house, because he falls in love with our protagonist, teenager. Well, the family is the whole cast and the ghosts. Yeah, so I think that will be a great idea. And I will not be controlling the ghost when they're ghost already, because I turned them into ghost. No, I didn't turn them, because I'm thinking, I haven't played yet the family. I just finished this yesterday, not last night, because I was thinking of the recording I did, because I already made a commentary about this last night, and I didn't quite like it. So I have to record again today and tell the story to you guys in a very good storytelling, because I think my first attempt in the commentary is very messy and it's not really that good, so I have to remake this commentary. So yeah, so the ghost will help. I don't know how the hauntings will occur. As far as you know, ghosts doesn't really show up that well on the lot, as what I have watched from the Legacy's videos of the Twins LP. I love that LP. And Lionel doesn't really show up that much, so hauntings might occur very much. So if you have any story ideas to add up in this LP, in this future LP, just comment it down below, and I would happily read it and take it into consideration of adding it in the storyline. So here I skipped the part where I placed hedges along the sides of the house. I didn't quite like it. At first it looks like, oh, it's pretty good, but then when I place it all over the house, it's like, okay, it doesn't go quite well on a forest land. a forest lot, so I quite remove it. So I place other plants, bushes, and rocks instead. So I don't know. I like this much more than the hedges. But I love hedges, I really love hedges, but I love the ferns more. And in here, I'm placing a basement. Though we have an attic, I placed a basement where you could see. Well, you couldn't see yet. I'm spoiling it. I don't want to spoil it to you guys. Where I placed the secret something, but you could access the balcony. It's where the most of the stuff is stored, something like that. I put also a workbench in there so that it could work. Your Sims could work there. And yeah, so the attic, instead of making it a storage room, I made it as a room because I wanted to make it creepy, but I think it's not creepy enough. And I don't know, maybe I should change this settings of the rooms because the attic is very large and I intend to place the youngest son in there, and then the teen girl will be placed on a smaller bedroom. I don't know, maybe I don't know which is better, but I like the attic room. Other than that, I love also the secret place. I love the basement. Well, I love everything about this house. Of course, who wouldn't want your own build? So, yeah. In here, just fixing up the exterior look, and the house is looking good as of the moment because we placed, I don't know what's that called on this side, the separator. I don't know, that white thing. I don't know. And then there's a glitch in there that the white line. I don't know if I zoomed that in there, but I'm struggling with that part, but I managed to fix that up because that room is not considered a room, I think, where the stairs, in the part of the stairs in the hallway, the white thing just sticks inside, so I have to make a separate room so it's not open anymore. I have to make it as a part of the bathroom. So, yeah. And then I will be... Oh, if you hear that noise, maybe it is, I don't know, it's a vehicle passing by the house. But it's quite loud because I'm not recording in my room. So if you hear the exhaust fan again and the fan, it occurs everywhere, you know. I don't know where I can record. Maybe on my mother's room. Maybe I'll try recording on my mother's room the next time, so there will be less of the exhaust fan because that's the farthest. And I think that will be the most quiet place to record and the best place. Maybe I'll do that on the second part of this video. So yeah, but please try to still bear with it because I don't know why I can't put out the noises of the video. Sometimes I don't hear any fan noise or whatever noise, background noise. Sometimes it's really loud and it's annoying. I know I'm a viewer too, and I love what do you call this? A very nice audio, something like that. Then here we're making a room for the... Oh, I didn't show. So we're just putting lighting in the house so it looks nice. And yeah, I ran out of things to say, but we are almost done. So we're just gonna put some wallpaper in and floorings. I just came up with a light brown floorboards because I think that would be nice. And you know, I just realized that I love color browns on my builds. I don't know why. Oh, the video stopped. Oh no. Oh, I'm currently watching it, of course, while I record, but the video unfortunately hanged. I don't know what's happening right now. I'll pause for a second and synchronize it. Oh, there! I don't have to pause it. I don't know what happened, but maybe in you guys it's still continuing, but really on my screen it paused. So I don't know what happened there, but I know. I'm sorry about that. So here we're making the office where it is publicly open, but there's a separate office on the no, this is the first one. The second floor of the master's bedroom. So that's a private office in here because you can act. It's the way also to the basement. So yeah, I made it public. I mean, in my head, as I will do the LP, you know. So after that, after decorating or furnishing this room, we'll be moving on to the wallpaper. Putting wallpapers on the other rooms. Yeah, because I think I finished all the flooring, because I don't know, I didn't see a while ago because the video just we're stuck, you know. And I also plays a grand piano because I was thinking maybe the grand piano would play by itself because the ghosts are haunting this house. I don't know. What do you guys think? Just give me feedbacks about this LP, and I'm pretty much excited. Oh yeah, and I might stop my rags to riches LP because I'm actually failing in that challenge. Maybe I will start another rags to riches, but I will not involve get to work anymore, because it's quite hard to start your business in, of course, everywhere, even in the real world, right? So yeah, we're almost done with this. So if you have any questions or comments, feedbacks of how I should do this LP, and also suggestions about the storyline, just comment that down below on the comment section. So thanks for watching this. I'll be uploading the second part maybe after a day or immediately after this one, I don't know. So thanks for watching this, guys. If you like this video, please thumbs up and share it with your friends, and I will talk to you guys on my next video. Goodbye.